everybody. My name is Joanna. Welcome to the Power Hour on the Yoga Trapeze. And today we are going to be focusing on our core. In some of the poses, I'm going to offer different variations. So if you feel you have lots of energy and you want to take the challenge, take the most advanced version. Otherwise, if you feel like, no, today is really not the day to challenge myself, stick with the easier version. Or you can always adjust halfway through it. That's also an option. It's a pretty intense class as usual, so have some water handy. And I like the fact that Adriana has gloves. I find sometimes they help in some of the poses as well. So I find that's a good idea as well. Okay, so let's get started. Come into comfortable cross-legged position. And we're going to begin with the breath of fire. We use this breath to start our practice because it sends the blood flow to our hands and our knees and prepares us for the practice. We're going to do 3 rounds of 20 together, and the breath sounds something like this. So with each exhale, we're pushing the air out and our belly comes in. And then we do a very brief inhale in between. We're focusing on those exhales because the inhales occur by themselves. If you want, you can place your left hand on your abdomen to really focus on the movement of your belly. If you want, you can keep your eyes open or your eyes closed, whatever feels comfortable for you today. And with each exhale, I'm going to snap my fingers. So let's begin. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale halfway, and let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back to your breath. Relax your shoulders, and let's go again. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to your breath. And one more time. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Back to your breath. And you can place your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your abdomen. And you can repeat after me. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Release your hands, and if you have your eyes closed, open them up. And we're going to do a very quick warm-up of our wrists because we work on a lot of push-up and pulling motions. So we want to make sure that our wrists are warmed up. So come to all fours. You want to make sure that your shoulders are on top of your wrists and your hips are on top of your knees. And very gently start rolling in one direction. Putting some pressure on your wrists. Just don't push too much pressure, just enough that you can feel that your wrists are getting warmed up. And just one more in this direction. And switch the direction. And one more. Now gently start leaning back and forth. And then come to that center position and then start lifting the balls of your Hands up, staying on the fingertips, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and one more, up, and down. This time, turn your fingers so they're facing your knees. And again, start gently leaning forward and back. And when you're leaning back, you can again lift the balls of your hands up, staying on the fingertips. And back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. And turn your palms up and press them against the mat. And again, you can very gently draw circles in one direction. And then switch. And shake your hands. And push yourself up to downward dog. Grab your opposite elbows and very slowly, one vertebra at a time, come up to the standing position. And we're going to start with position number 1. So we want to be between our handles. If your seat is attached, you can keep it there. If you find it's more comfortable, just working with the handles for now, remove the seat. So we're going to begin with the 360. So grab the top handles in the parallel grip. Just lower your knees down, stretching your arms all the way. So we're kind of almost sitting in a chair. And very slowly lean towards your right side. And come back to the center. On the exhale, lean to the left. And inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lean on your heels all the way back, stretching your shoulder blades. And inhale, back to the center. Exhale, come on your tippy toes and come to the front, stretching your shoulders and your chest. And inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left, join the stretch on the right side, back to the center. Exhale to the right, enjoy the stretch on your left side, back to the center. Exhale to the front, can do a gentle back bend if you want. Back to the center, on your heels, back to the center, to the front, back to the center, to the left, to the center, to the back, to the center, to the right, to the center, just one more, to the front, to the center, to the right, to the center, to the back, to the center, to the left, to the center, and come up, shake your hands. And take one step back on your mat. So we are in position number 2 from the trapeze, about shoulder distance from the handles. Grab the middle handles in a parallel grip. And again, sit as if you are sitting in a chair. We are aiming for 90 degrees in our elbow and 90 degrees in our knees. So this is our position. And we will be jumping up and back and coming back to the squat position. So we're going to do 10 jumps to really warm up. So our feet are parallel to each other and about hip distance apart. Okay, so let's begin. Inhale, jump and down. Inhale, jump, down. Inhale, jump, down, jump, down, jump, down, jump, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to the standing position. Again, you can shake your hands. And for this one, you can stay in this position number 1 and just lower your heels down and come kind of to the reverse plank. So our arms are straight, our legs are straight here. If you want a more challenging option, you can walk closer to the handles and come from this position. Okay, so on the inhale, lift up, pull yourself up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, very good. Exhale down. Yeah, try to keep your body as a one plank, Adriana. Stiff body. And up. Very good, Joy. And down. And up. And down. And if anyone wants an extra challenge, you can lift one leg up. Doesn't matter if it's higher up like or low. And inhale up and down. And up and down. One and down. And if you're on one leg, you can flip your leg up and down and up and down. And just one more. Up and down. And slowly come to the standing position. Release the handles, shake your hands. And again, come to the between the handles into position number 1. Grab the top handles and lower yourself to that seat position. So we want about 90 degrees in our knees or as close to that as possible. Extend your right leg in front of you, point your toes. And on the inhale, lift the leg up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And we're going to add more. So this time we're going to go up and down to the side, back to the center, up and down to the center, to the side, to the center, up to the center, to the side, back to the center, up, down, to the center, and to the side, back to the center, and release. If you need to shake your hands, shake them. We're going to switch sides. Then come down to the chair pose. Extend the left leg in front of you, point your toes, and inhale, lift your left leg up, and down, and up, and down, and up, down, and up, and down, more, and up, and down, and this time to the side, back to the center, up, down, to the side, back to the center, up and down, to the center, back to the center, up, down, to the side, back to the center, up and down, to the side, back, and release. And shake your hands. I know this exercise doesn't seem like a lot, but it's quite a burner. All right. So for the next one, just lower yourself down to the seated position. Bring your knees, so they are bent. So we're in position number 1, sitting between the handles, and cross your legs one way. And bring the clips up from your long handles, because we want to make sure that our elbows can go through. So push your elbows through and grab the handles. So on the inhale, lift your bum up and down. And up and down and up and down, and switch which leg is on top. Okay, and up and down and up and down and up and down. And you can stay with this variation, or if you want, you can extend the legs in front of you. We are going to do the same with lifting the bum. Inhale, lift the bum up and down, up and down, and up and down. Very good, Adriana. And up and down. I know this is very challenging. So if you find this is the pose that you want to stay with this one. If you feel you're ready for lifting the legs up as well. On the next inhale, lift your bum up, and then lift your legs up. Point your toes, and then lower down. We're going to do it just 2 more times. So whatever variation is good for you today, stay with that variation. So inhale, lift your bum up. Or yeah, good. Adriana, you can also lift just one leg up. That's also a good option. And up and down. Fantastic job. And release, shake your arms. And you can bring the clips back down. And we're going to stay with those long handles, so you can grab them and come to your knees. You can curl your toes here and keep your knees about hip distance apart. So we're still in that position number 1 between the handles. So on the inhale, we're going to lean forward, spread finger grips, and just go as slow as it feels comfortable for you. And then come back. This is really intensive ab cruncher. And if you want to keep your arms underneath your shoulders, this is an easier variation. If you want to extend them further out, it's a more challenging variation. Find the option that works for you today the best. Very nice, Joy. Very nice, Adriana. And forward and back. And forward and back. Let's do 2 more. And forward and back. And forward and back. And release. Shake your hands. So come a little bit forward on your mat and put your feet in the long handles. So you may want to move the handles and the clips up to the side. So you have kind of like a softer fabric against your ankle. But if it doesn't bother you, like you can keep the handles. I usually like to move them. And then plant your feet in those handles. So option number one is to put both feet in the handles. So we're going to do the sequence of 3 with both feet. And then if you feel you want to take it one step up, then you can unhook one of the legs. Okay, so push yourself up to the plank pose. Very good. Do a gentle push up. Come up to high plank. Crunch your legs towards your chest. Extend them back. Bring your right leg towards your right elbow and push it back. Bring your left leg towards your left elbow and bring it back. We just want to make sure that the whole body is one plank. Again, push up, down and up, crunch towards your chest, extend the legs, right leg towards your right elbow, extend it back, left leg towards left elbow, extend it back. And one more, push up, crunch, right leg to the right elbow, and back, left leg to the left elbow, and back, drop your knees, take a moment, because we're going to do 2 more rounds. So if you feel this is easy, unhook one of the legs. Just keep one leg in the handle. And we're going to do the same thing. So then you can keep your right leg, option number 1, supported on the toes on the mat. Or if you want, you can hover it up for a more challenging variation. Okay, so let's go again. Push up, down, and up. Crunch. Extend the legs back. Right leg to the right elbow and back. Left leg to the left elbow and back. And push up. Very good. Up, crunch, and back. Left leg, so right leg to the right elbow. Very good. And left leg, left elbow. And down. And if you feel like you need a break at any point, feel free to do that. Okay, so we have one more. So let's do a push-up. And up, crunch, extend the legs back, right leg to the right elbow, back, left leg to the left elbow, and back. And lower your knees down. Take a break, because we have one more round to go. And I feel like today I feel better with having both legs hooked on the trapeze, but definitely having one leg hooked is challenging, and doing more than 3 is very, very challenging. Okay, so let's go at round number 3. Push yourself up to the plank, push up, crunch, extend the legs back, right leg to the right elbow, extend back, left leg to the left elbow, and back, and push up, and up, crunch, extend, right leg to the right elbow, and back, left leg to the left elbow, and back. And lower your knees down, and take a breather. And you can unhook your legs, adjust the handles back, and bring the clips down as well. So we want our hips to be in line with the trapeze, and with your hand, grab your hands with your handles in the spread finger grip, and then just lower yourself down to your belly and push your hands on the handles and allow your head to drop down and just relax. Try not to grip with your lower body. Try to completely relax as much as it's possible. I see, very good. And if you feel this is not challenging enough, you can always scoot forward. And then you will have a deeper back bend here, and the position is going to be more challenging. And you can slowly move your hands to the right side. Remember to breathe. And back to the center. And to the left. And back to the center. If you want here, you can bring the knuckles of your hands together and push your elbows so they're as close together as possible. And just allow your head to drop and relax here. And slowly release the handles. And come to the standing position. Find your seat and attach it to the trapeze. We always want to have the seat at the, like in the middle between the handles. So the handles should be from the outside. All right, everybody looks good. So stand behind your trapeze and bring your hands between the handles and the main seat and just check that you don't have anything tangled. So your handles are separated from your seat and the seat, everything is clipped properly. You can even grab the seat and just pull it, making sure that you won't have any surprises when we do any of the inversions. So when you're ready, we're going to go into angel position. So don't worry if you cannot do it just yet. I still would like you to try it. And if I see it's not happening, I'm going to show you the easy variation how to get into the pose. So grab the middle handles and lower yourself down so that the trapeze is like the main seat is in your face. And then kick with your legs. And then extend the legs with the main seat back. So if this pose is happening, stay in that one. Very good, Adriana. Yeah, stay with this one. If it's not happening, don't worry. Come to the front of the trapeze, and I'm going to show you the easy version how to get to that pose. So grab the middle handles, and we want kind of like lean forward, sorry, and then hook your right leg into the seat, and then lift up and put your left foot into the seat, and you can still enjoy the pose without flipping into it. So Adriana, if you want to try that variation, feel free to do that. Yeah, so it's the handles are, our hands are back, and then hook one leg. And then slowly you can lift the other leg up and put it in. So I know angel pose is quite challenging for a lot of people, but this variation allows people to still enjoy it. Very good, Joy. Very nice. So once your sling stops rocking, you can step your feet out. And we're in the front of the trapeze. So we're going to find the seat, butterfly your hands behind your bum. Find the edge of your fabric. And push yourself up to the seated position. So we're going to be going from the boat position to the star position, to the boat, to the star. And the main purpose of this is really to get you comfortable with being in the star position with the legs wide open. But because we're also working on the core today, the boat is obviously very beneficial for our core. So you can hold on to the main seat and lift your legs up, or you can extend the hands in front of you. Enjoy the boat pose, point your toes, and then slowly grab the long handles. V your legs wide, look at your big toes all the time, and look where they're going. They're going outside of your trapeze. And then very slowly, you can lower yourself down on the handles. You don't have to let them go. You can keep holding them. And then lift yourself up. And we're coming back to the boat pose. Hands in front of you, toes pointed. Very good. Very good. Beautiful, Adriana. Very nice, Joy. And again, spread your legs wide. Look at your big toes. Hold on to the long straps. And slowly invert yourself. Keeping those legs wide open. Very good. It's a very safe pose. And again, if you feel comfortable, you can let go of the straps and allow your hands to hang in there. And one more time, we're going to go back to the boat pose. So hold on onto your long straps, lift yourself up, point your toes, and bring those hands in front of you. And lower your legs down, hold on to the long straps. And we're going to go down to the inversion. So very slowly, look at your big toes, spread your legs. If you need to make the seat smaller, make it smaller. Very good. And this time we're going to double hook our legs. Very good. And you can grab the opposite elbows and just enjoy the traction Jackson pose. And if you, Adriana, if you bring your legs lower, you'll be hanging more from the hips. Very good. Very nice, Joy. And you can very slowly release your hands, walk them forward towards the back of your mat. Very good. And allow your head to relax into banana man. And if you want here, you can take your left hand and place it close to your right hand, and take your right hand, place it on your waist, and gently with your upper body, twist to the right. Very nice. And slowly release your right hand and walk your hands to the left side. Take your left hand, place it on your left hip, and gently twist to the left. And slowly release your hand down. And walk your hands back. And find your long handles. Bring the soles of your feet together, so they are touching. Very good, Adriana. Very nice, Joy. And this time, bring the handles close to your shoulders. So your thumbs are almost like in your armpits. And when you're ready, push your chest up into Superman pose. Joy, keep your legs in the soles of your feet together. Very good. Very good. Yes, exactly. That's what we want. Push your arms up, up, up. And again, it may not happen. It may happen today. It depends. And slowly release. And for the next one, lift again to that Superman pose. And Adriana, I see for you it's happening. So when it's happening, try to bring your feet and your hands closer together. So actually, I'm going to quickly show that one. We're up, and then we're kind of like crunching them as close together, and then back. Crunching them. Hands and legs closer together, and back. And then, when you're done, bring the soles of your feet together. Very good. And slowly bring the soles of your feet together. There you go, Joy. I like that variation. That works. And okay, one more for Adriana. And after this one, come back to the traction Jackson. So double hook your legs. Very good. And we're going to do some crunches. So if you want, you can place your hands at the back of your head, spreading the elbows as far out as they would go. And we're going to crunch from the right elbow to the right knee. Very good. And now to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left, and slowly relax. You can grab the long straps. V your legs wide. Look at your toes and slowly lift yourself up to the seated position. Hug your trapeze and relax your head on your hands. Very good. All right, and when you're ready, you can get out of the trapeze and turn to your trapeze. Hook your right leg in the trapeze, hold on to the middle handle or the top handle, and then turn around. And grab the middle handles with both hands. To do the dancer pose here. So you can lean forward, gentle back bend here, extend the back leg out. Or if you want the variation, you can grab the top handles and do the same thing. And if both of those are easy, you can grab onto the main seat and pull the leg up. So find the variation that works for you today. Very nice, Joy. Very nice, Adriana. And slowly release. Keep your leg in the sling. Grab the middle handles. And we're just going to use them for support. Place your hands in the spread finger grip. Your front leg is slightly in front of the trapeze, but not too much. And then just lower yourself down into a lunge pose. And the elbows can be bent here, or you can extend them up. And then lift up. And lower down. And up. And lower down. And up. So we're aiming for around 90-degree bend in that front leg. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Release the handles. And this time, fold towards your front leg. You can be on your tippy toes. And you can extend the back leg up. If you want, you can even lean back and maybe come on your heel of the front leg. And fold towards your left leg. And slowly walk your hands forward. And this time, come to your left knee. Keep your back leg still in the sling. And again, grab the middle handles. We're working on the king pigeon pose. So here, try to lift your chest up, lift your belly in and up. And maybe your head will come closer to your back leg. Very nice. And slowly release your handles, place your hands on the mat and release your right foot from the sling. And again, come to the standing position. So we're going to switch sides. So this time turn to the trapeze, put your left foot in. And again, grab the middle handle or the top handle and just turn around. We're starting with the dancer pose. Stand the left leg back. If you want, you can grab the main seat and pull the leg up. And slowly lower down. Hold on to the middle handles. And we're going to do the lunges. So hands in the spread finger grip and lower down. And up. Bend your knee, 90 degree, and up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. One more. And down. And up. Release the handles. Place your hands on the mat and fold towards your right leg. Extend your back leg out, and maybe you can even come on the heel of your front leg and really fold forward. And slowly shift your weight to the front. Keep your hands on the mat and come to your right knee. Grab the middle handles. Spread finger grip. And bring your belly in and up for a gentle back bend here. And bring your hands to the mat and unhook your leg and come to the standing position. So we're going to find the seat again, butterfly your hands behind your bum, grab the edge of the fabric and find your position. We're going to do a transition pose to move to the back of the trapeze. So grab the middle handles. So we're going to do the plow pose. So the first option is to bring your legs up towards the ceiling. And then very slowly with control, we're going to drop them down behind us towards the back of the mat. So if you feel like at any point you want to hold on, just hold on for a breath or two, and then even with more control, lower your legs down. Very slowly. Hold on to the middle handles in the parallel grip. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Hold on here for a moment. And then with control, lower them down, down, down. Then until you come down, just enjoy the stretch for your shoulders here. Stay in that plank pose, reverse plank. And then push your bum back And bring your hands in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. And then release the handles. So we're in position number 2 behind the trapeze. So bunch up the fabric of the main seat and hook your right leg in. We want to be hooked at our ankle at this point. And slowly grab the main seat and start leaning on the ball of your back foot. Forward, 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 as far as you can. And then maybe you can walk your hands down and fold forward here towards your leg. And then walk your hands up. And if you want an extra challenge here, you can place your hands behind your head and gently lean back. It's going to be challenging because we're only hooked on our ankle. And bring your hands back to the main seat and slowly pivot to the back. Adjust so the main seat is under your thigh. Bend your knee, flex your toes, and hold on to the main seat again and pivot to the front. Again, you can lift your hands up. And if you want here, this is going to be easier option. You can bring your hands behind your head and gently bring your head up. And bring your hands back on the main seat. This time, put the heel of your back leg down and bring your hands into warrior 2. So your right hand is in front. And slowly lean forward. With your right hand, grab your inside of your right foot, or maybe you can hook your fingers around your big toe. Take your left hand, bring it up and across towards your right leg. And if you want here, you can extend your right leg up, and maybe with your left hand, you can even grab your leg as well. Fantastic job, Joey. Very nice. Adriana, very nice. And slowly release your leg. Come back to warrior 2. Grab onto the main seat and return your leg back to the center. Unhook your leg. Hook your left leg at the ankle. Hold on to the main seat and lean forward on the ball of your foot as far as you can. If you want here, you can again walk your hands down for the forward fold. And then walk your hands up. And if you want here, again, place your hands behind your head for a very gentle back bend, a really challenging back bend. And slowly bring your hands back to the main seat. Bring your leg back to the center. Adjust the seat so it's under your thigh. Bend your knee, flex your toes. Grab onto the main seat. And we're still pivoting on the ball of our back leg to the front. Again, walk your hands up, up, up. And maybe you can let them go, place them behind your head for a slightly easier back bend here. And return your hands back on the main seat. Drop the back heel down and bring your hands into warrior 2. So this time your left hand is in front. And slowly lean forward with your left hand. Grab the inside of your foot or hook your fingers around your big toe. Bring your right hand up over your head on the diagonal towards your left leg. Extend the left leg up. And maybe you can grab your leg with your right hand as well. And release your leg. Come back to warrior two. Grab the main seat and pivot back and unhook your leg. This time you can unbunch the main seat a little bit and hook your right leg in. Grab onto the middle handles and kind of like lower your bum down and kind of like jump forward, forward, forward until you can sit on the mat. And then hook your other leg in. So we're in the suspended boat pose. So your legs should be fairly safe here, like they shouldn't be shifting or moving too much. Let me quickly check. Yeah, just the heels, Ajena. Just the heels. Yeah, I find the easier is to have a lot of fabric, put one leg in, then lower down, and then put the other leg in. Okay, then grab onto the long handles and just lower yourself down. So your back is all the way down on the mat. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our chest up and then bring the hands to the side, spread finger grip. And then we're going to push ourselves up even more towards our big toes. Sitting truly tall here. And exhale, start bending your hands and lower yourself down. And up again. Hands to the side, spread finger grip. Coming closer to the big toes. And again. Just one more. And inhale, lift up. And closer to your big toes. Hands to the side. This time release the long handles, grab the middle handles. And that's why we want to make sure that our feet are pretty stable here. So we're going to lift our bum up and come to that hanging plank. Or if you want, you can even come to the back bend here. Very nice, awesome job. And slowly lower down. And sit all the way down. Bring the long handles up and the clip up and create little hammocks for your feet here. And place your feet in them. You can come a little bit closer so the main seat is underneath your hips. Bring your hands in the letter T. And then bend your knees to your chest. And allow them to drop to the right side. And gaze at your left hand. Pay attention that both shoulders are resting on the mat. And slowly observe your left hand moving towards the back of your head, straight, and then coming across, lifting your left shoulder up. Your left hand is aiming to meet with your right hand. And then walk your left hand back. So when your hand is behind your head, drop your shoulder down and walk your hand back to the left side. Let's do it 2 more times. Walk your left hand to the back, then lift your shoulder up, and your left hand meets your right hand. And walk your left hand back. And one last time. Left hand is walking to the back. And then slowly towards your right hand. And back all the way to the left side. Bring your knees back to your chest. And now slowly drop them to your left side. Look at your right hand. You are going to do the same here. So walk your right hand to the back of the mat, keeping the shoulder on the mat, and then slowly lifting the shoulder and moving the hand towards your left hand. And walk the hand back. And one more time, 2 more times. Move your hands to the back and towards your left hand. And again, back to the back and to the right. And slowly move it to the back of the mat, to the left hand, to the back, and to the right. And this time bring the knees to your chest, give yourself a hug, and then allow your legs to kick to whatever position they feel comfortable in. Bring your hands, palms up, and you can gently close your eyes and just relax here for the final relaxation for today. And you can slowly wiggle your fingers, your toes. And bring your knees to your chest. If you want to unhook your legs. And slowly make your way to the comfortable cross-legged position for our final balancing breath practice. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed here. We're going to do 4-4 breath through our nose. We're inhaling on the count of 4 and exhaling on the count of 4. So let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back to your breath. And place your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your abdomen. And you can repeat after me. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Release your hands, and if your eyes are closed, you can open them now. Thank you very much for joining me today. It was a pleasure guiding you in this practice. And I hope you found some new and challenging poses that gives you some homework to do. Thank you. And I'm going to be teaching another yoga trapeze class, not this Sunday, but the Sunday following. So hopefully I will see you then.